Good morning, everybody, and welcome back for your weekly energy forecast and oracle reading. I apologize in advance for the noise of the grass cutting machine outside. It's a beautiful day. Good day to cut the grass. Okay, so let us get right into it. Let's see what energetic weather we have this week and how we can best navigate it to our advantage. Okay, so let's pull a card for the beginning of this week, being Monday and Tuesday. We have the Magician. Now, notice the Magician making magic there with the kitty, and he's kind of conjuring up things with his hands, right? Now, what I'm liking about this is the confidence, right? It's like he knows what he's doing, he's confident, he knows himself, he knows his heart, and he's coming from a heart-centered place. And I'm hearing Spirit say that in the beginning of this week, actually all the time, let's focus on doing what we do each day from a place of love, from a place of heart-centeredness, right? As opposed to from a place of, I have to do this, I've got to do this, I better do this. No, come from a place of love. That's where your power lies. I'm also hearing the word compassion, having compassion for ourselves in the beginning of this week, and also having a bit of compassion for others. As we are all shifting and growing, we're all students of life. Let's cut ourselves and everybody else a little bit of slack, shall we? Okay, so personal empowerment to begin the week. Lovely. Making magic, setting intention, putting love behind our actions. Okay, let's see what guidance is here for us from the wisdom of the oracle for the beginning of this week for all of us. Time for a nap. Okay, as I'm tuning into the energy of this, I'm hearing go easy, go gently. We might be feeling really, I'm hearing eclipse hangover, so we might be feeling a little bit tired, exhausted, a little bit flat, because April has been a very intense month with all of the eclipses going on, intense full moon in Scorpio. There's all this intense energy around, okay? So we might be feeling really tired, like we're dragging ourselves a little. So I'm hearing Spirit say, listen to your body. Give your body what it needs in the beginning of this week. I'm hearing wellness regime. So we might be feeling the urge to start taking our vitamins again and eating well and sleeping better and all of that sort of thing. So self-care, okay? I'm also hearing don't rush, go slowly. Don't rush, go slowly. Be sure-footed. As you're making magic in your life, as you're starting maybe some new things, go slowly, right? And I just dropped half the deck on the floor, as I always do. Okay, let's see what guidance is here now for us for the beginning of the week from the angels and ancestors. Let's pull a card for all of us. What do we all need to know for the beginning of this week, please? I'm torn between two now. Okay, so we're going to have to take these two then. The first one is Knight, be brave and honest. I'm hearing Spirit say in the beginning of this week, as we are stepping into our power and making magic, I'm hearing be true to yourself, right? So you'll find in the beginning of this week, and I actually think from here on out, it's like we can't be anybody else anymore. You know, we can't be fake, we can't pretend. We've just got to be the fullness of who we are. And I'm hearing Spirit say, why would you want to try and shift and be anybody else when you've worked so hard to release your limitations, where the limitations were keeping you separate from who you're supposed to be, who you're evolving into? Why would you want to be anybody else? So be brave and honest in the beginning of this week. Be honest. Speak from your heart. Notice I'm being drawn to the light in this magician's heart, and I'm being drawn to the sword over the heart. So yes, be open and be honest, but also have good boundaries as well. No walls covering your heart, no, but good boundaries with your heart. In other words, you don't want to be wasting your energy on people that have proven themselves not to be worthy, or wasting your good heart on people that don't see you. They just don't see who you are, right? And also speak about your feelings. If you're feeling a certain way, speak it from a place of compassion. Okay, you'll be heard better. And then the other one I was drawn to is called seer, see beyond the current situation. So what this speaks about here is, as we are being true to ourselves, we're also going to see the truth of others, and the truth of the situations around us. Okay, I'm hearing Spirit say the truth just cannot be hidden anymore. Okay, and I'm hearing believe what you see. So when people or situations show you who they are, believe them the first time. Okay, don't I want to say a saying now, but it's got a swear word in it, so I want to say it anyway. We can't put flowers in a bum and call it a vase. Okay, so in other words, what you see is what you see. Believe it. Don't pretty it up. Don't try and make it something that it's not, so that you don't have to face the discomfort of the reality. Okay, when people show you who they really are, believe them the first time, and it's okay. It's not wrong or right or indifferent. It is what it is, right? I'm being reminded of the lawnmower that's going in the background. It is what it is. I can't pretend it's not there. Anyway, okay, let's see what energetic guidance is here now for all of us for the middle of this week. Oh wait, hang on, they're not finished. The Magician. I keep coming back to this. This is personal empowerment. Remembering who you are. Even if other people or other situations are not being real, or there's untruths, there's nobody youer than you. Okay? Be true to yourself. The more true to yourself you are, the more in your power you are. Okay? All right. Let's see what energetic weather is here for us in the middle of this week. The Four of Cups. Now, if you look at this man, he's so focused on those cups there that are empty. They're not really giving him what he wants. But here comes another cup, right? So what this card speaks about, it's the meh card. It's feeling disenchanted with life. It's like, oh, here we go again. It's the same thing. It's a different day. Don't lose sight of the blessings that you can't see. And I'm also hearing give gratitude for the blessings in advance, for the blessings that you do want in your world. Give grace and thanks and gratitude in advance. Be a willing and open receiver, is what I'm hearing here. But I'm also hearing don't discount this feeling, because it's kind of showing us what needs to change. So whatever is meh in your world, don't put flowers in it and pretend it's a vase. Be realistic with yourself and ask yourself, okay, well, I'm feeling a bit disenchanted with this, that, or the other. So what can I do to either let it go or to change it, or to change my perception even, okay? So if there's so much going wrong in our lives, how can we change what we make it mean? There's that saying again, be mindful of what you're making things mean. So this looks like a continual theme, okay? Because everything in life is neutral, as we know, until we give it a meaning, right? When you change yourself, your life changes. When you change your personality, your reality changes. Alrighty, let's get some wisdom of the oracle here for the middle of the week, orphaned. Okay? Now, tuning into the energy of this, in the middle of this week, we might be feeling, because life is not really looking the way we hoped it would look, okay? It's going to trigger. It's going to trigger feelings of, I'm all alone, nobody loves me, I'm an orphan, I'm all by myself, I'm never going to have what I want or need, nobody's ever going to love me. There's that feeling, okay? And they're saying this is coming up for good reason. It's coming up to be addressed. Okay? Now, let's see, where is the explanation for this? I want to read out the meaning of this card as well, just for further elaboration. Card number 5. It says, we were all meant to have connections with other people within our families, society, and a larger culture. No man is an island, and it's important to recognize when being a part of rather than separate from is essential to your well-being. The issue at hand is the need to find where you fit. Be true to your core truths and values. Perhaps you no longer identify with a group or community the way that you did before and need to find a new situation. You might be feeling a deep sense of loss or confusion. Address the need for belonging and know that you'll find your place with others of like mind and spirit. It's okay to let go of pressure to fit in. Not everybody will understand you. It's time to move on. Okay? So whatever is dissatisfying, okay, is going to leave us feeling like, well, shit, now I don't know where I fit in. I don't know where I belong. Now that ties in with the last week or 2 or 3, the theme has really been about identity. So we will notice that our identity has been shifting and changing over the last while. And in that process of that identity shifting and changing, we might be feeling like, well, I had to let that person go, that job go, that friendship go, that situation go, that behavior pattern go. I had to let it all go. Now what? Like, now where do I fit? Right? Now what? And Spirit is saying, just be patient, okay? Remember who you are. Be firm in your identity, okay? And as you love and accept the way that you are, and as you approach the world with an open heart, right? The right people, the right situations will meet you halfway. And that's why it is so vitally important to be as real and authentic as what you can possibly be. Because when we put on a fake persona in the external world to try and fit in and be loved, we're going to attract fake people right back, okay? We have to be real and authentic, right? It's the only way in going forward. We have to be true to ourselves. All right, let's get some further elaboration now from the angels and ancestors for the middle of this week. See your seeds grow, spring. I'm hearing Spirit say we are a seed at the moment, and I'm hearing bloom where you are planted. So whatever is new in your world at the moment, whether it's a new job, a new relationship, a new home, a new country, a new identity, a new way of being, let yourself bloom. Okay, don't give up because you're not seeing big fat blossoms yet. Okay, it's a process. Let yourself bloom in the situation, the new that you are now in. Okay, and blooming takes it takes time. It's a process, right? And also acknowledge your growth. I'm hearing acknowledge your bravery. Acknowledge how brave you are to get this far in your journey. You know, it's not for sissies being a human today. The way we are evolving and growing, it's not easy, right? Cut yourself some slack. Acknowledge how far you've actually come, because you've come a long way if you look carefully. Okay, and because you've come a long way already, can you imagine what else you can do? I'm hearing have some faith. Trust in yourself. Have faith. Trust in your ability to create whatever it is that you're wanting to create in your world. All right, let's get some elaboration on the energy for the end of the week, being Friday and the weekend. Let's see. What energetic weather do we have for Friday and the weekend? We have the Wheel of Fortune. Luck, destiny, and timing. Okay? As I tune into the energy of this, I'm noticing this witch, she's just looking forward. She's going to give that a spin, and she's totally cool with where it lands. She's not trying to control it. Okay? So what I'm hearing for Friday and the weekend, try not to control your world. The only thing you can control is knowing what you want and the actions you take and the response you give to life. That's all you have control over. Okay? We can't control the world around us. We can't control people. We can only control how we respond. So, luck, destiny, and timing. I'm also hearing turning point for Friday and the weekend, but I'm also getting wild card energy with this. Like anything can happen, okay? I'm hearing be open to miracles, be open to surprises, be open to the ease of how things can actually come to you. When we loosen our grip, when we just let go, all sorts of miracles have space to move, right? Be open to miracles. Okay, let's see what elaboration, what guidance is here for us for Friday and the weekend. This one grabs me. New life. We've been getting this energy for a long time now. New beginnings, new life, coming to life, coming out of that cocoon, blooming, okay? New energy. What is so special about this weekend? There must be some sort of planetary fun and games going on to bring in this energy. Expansion. Might have something to do with Jupiter, I'm sure. Anyway, so beautiful new beginnings, new life, new energy, new ways of being. I'm also hearing simple, simplicity, keeping it simple. The more simple we, how do I say? The more simple we keep our lives, the more drama-free, the less reactive we are, the more there's room and space for our blessings and the good stuff to actually land, okay? Be open and receptive to miracles this weekend. Okay, let's see what elaboration is here from the angels and ancestors for us Friday and the weekend. We have this card again. Follow the voice of your soul. You are being guided. You are being led at the moment, right? Follow your bliss. It's like your soul knows exactly what it wants and needs, okay? And the soul's requests are always surprisingly simple, you know? Very simple, very easy. So for example, let's say you wake up tomorrow morning and you tune and your soul says, I really want to just read that book that I never have the time for. Or I really want to go to the beach. Or I really want to this. Or I really just want to do that. Your job is to say yes, okay? Because what are we saying all the time? Nah, I don't have time for that. Nah, we can't do that. That's frivolous. Nah. But when we say yes to the call of whatever it is that the soul wants that is so simple, okay? In the process of doing that simple thing, we might hear just the right thing. We might hear that word that's going to spark some action, or we're going to bump into the perfect person that's going to be on the next leg of our journey. Or we might just get the offer, the gift, the guidance that we've been waiting for that we would not have otherwise received if we had denied our soul, okay? Listen to your soul. Your soul knows exactly what it wants and needs. Give it that. All right. Very interesting. Okay, let's get some guidance now from the Gateway of Light activation, and let's see what our souls are up to this week. All right. Let's see, what do we need to be aware of? Thoth, or Thoth, never say this word, light codes, light initiation, great teacher, awakening, divine magic. Let's read out the interpretation of this card. Let's see, where are you? Sorry, I will get there in a minute. This card says, you are blessed to connect with Thoth. You are going through a powerful set of light initiations at this time, and these are preparing you to lead and teach from a powerful space of love. In order to complete the process, there'll be a release of old ideas and limiting stories, but this is necessary for you to connect with the true power within you. That's exactly what we are doing this week. Stepping into our magician, creator, manifester. Don't be concerned by the intensities of the energies that surround you right now. Facing shadow parts of yourself and your story is essential for connecting with divine magic, and evolved beings of light are there to lead the way. If you have any concerns or fears at this time, know that when fear gets loud, it's because you're on the cusp of something extremely powerful. Now, as I'm tuning into that up, they show me the energy of the edge of a comfort zone. Okay, so it feels like we're in the energy at the moment of stepping out of our comfort zones. Okay, so as we are evolving and changing, think of that little caterpillar in a cocoon. It's turned to mush, it's falling apart, it thinks it's dying, the world is ending. And then the wings start, and it starts to push against the edges of the cocoon. That's resistance. That's the edge of its uncomfortable comfort zone so far. Okay? So if you're feeling very uncomfortable this week, please know the edges of your limitations are being reached. And the limitations are our thoughts, our belief patterns that have been holding us back for so long. Okay? So as this little hoho is pushing the edge of the cocoon, it's the edge of its comfort zone. But if we choose to cut open the cocoon, because we can see that the little nunu is battling, if we cut it open, we are doing it a disservice, because that caterpillar that's now changing into a butterfly, it needs to push against the edges of the comfort zone of the cocoon for its wings to be strong enough for it to actually take flight. Okay, if that cocoon just fell open, where's the strength of the wings? Where's the muscle strength of the wings for the butterfly to actually fly? Okay, that's why we are being challenged so much at the moment. That's why we are feeling so much resistance to what is, because we're seeing where the edge of our comfort zones are. Okay, now again, I'm being shown this analogy. It comes up often of when you want to get to the next level of your life. Okay, let's say you want to be the CEO of a company, or you want to be your own boss, or you want to have better relationships in your life. Okay, then your soul is like challenge accepted. Okay, and then we push up against the limitations that were keeping us stuck the entire time. So let's use the CEO example. You want to be the CEO of this company. Looks glamorous, right? Looks very, very glamorous. Not so much, okay? Because now, right, your soul has decided, I want to be the CEO. So now what happens? Work now suddenly becomes more challenging. You get given more work to do. You get given more projects. You have to work harder to stretch yourself to fit into that role of the CEO in the first place. That's why life is challenging. That's why. Because we're being stretched to become the person we eventually want to be, that is the CEO, that has the beautiful home, that has the whatever, the great relationships. We're being stretched for good reason. That's why it's challenging. It's supposed to be challenging. Now, this is the thing with life also, is that life is never easy. It just isn't, okay? Life is challenging, but what makes it easier is how good of a sailor are we, okay? There's always going to be, it's like we're trying to control the ocean. We can't say, I just want life to be easy. I want everything to just be easy. Then that means we have to have an ocean that has no waves. All right, it doesn't work like that. The ocean has waves, it has currents. That's life. It's never going to stop. But in order for us to feel like things are getting a little easier, as we need to learn to become better surfers and better sailors. As the saying goes, a smooth sea does not a good sailor make. Okay? So, if we're feeling like our lives are particularly challenging at the moment, try see it as, this is not because I'm not getting what I want. No, it's because I am learning to go past my comfort zone. I am stretching myself to push against the comfort zone so I can break through it, so that I can become the next best version of myself, and so that I can actually fly. I hope that makes sense. It feels like that energy right there this week is on high, okay? And that's because it's time. We need to navigate these challenges. We need to understand we are magicians. We are more powerful than we realize. We can get through this if we keep our minds focused on, yes, I am making progress. Might feel like I'm taking 45 steps backwards, but I am progressing. I'm getting there. We can do this, all right? Spirit is saying if you were not capable of what was in front of you, that challenge would not be there. It's as simple as that, okay? They're saying if we wanted still waters, we'd be living on a pond and we would be going nowhere, if that makes sense. So there we have it. Oh, wait, hang on. We need another card. I didn't take a second one. My bad. Let's see. What else do we need to know about this week? What's going to really help and guide us through this week, please? This one. Angelic frequency. We're not alone. Okay? We have our spirit team, our spirit helpers, God, creator, source, universe, angels, guides, ascended masters, the whole shebang. We are being supported. And I'm hearing spirit say, listen to the whispers, listen to the guidance, okay? So if you're grappling with how to push through that cocoon, okay, listen for the guidance. Your angels, your guides, God's source, ask for the help. Ask and it is given, as the saying goes. We are being guided. We are not alone on this journey. We are not abandoned. We are not, where is this card? Sorry. We are not orphans. We are not abandoned. Okay, we're not alone. So there you have it. It looks like quite a transformative week this week, actually. Breaking through that cocoon. We're breaking through this week. So there you go. I hope that helps. Thank you so much once again for being here. Let me know in the comments how you're feeling, how you're doing, how you're navigating this energy that we have, and sending you all so much love. Have a great week. Lots of love. Bye.